Welcome back to my weekly series, NFL predictions. I did very bad last week. I think it was like 9-6. Yeah, that has not been good. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Starting with the Bills and the Patriots. The Patriots are hot garbage. They're just so bad. I don't think anything's gonna save them this year. And yeah, I guess Bills definitely going to win. Now, the Browns and the Colts. This is going to be a very, very interesting matchup. As the Browns just beat the 49ers. Damn, boy! That's kind of crazy. In crazy fashion, the 49ers had many chances to win, but I guess injuries just held them back. And Colts, they lost to the Jaguars, and yeah, I think it's probably going to be the Browns. They've just looked not like the usual Browns teams that there have been in the past, or at least like 20 years. And yeah, Browns have been looking fun. I think they're going to pull out the dub here, but honestly, it would be such a Browns move to lose to the Colts. So now the Chargers and the Chiefs. Well, it's division rival, but it's still the Chiefs, and if Taylor Swift is in the building, the NFL is going to find any way to rig the game so that the Chiefs win. So if she's there, and it's in Kansas City, so she definitely might be. So I guess Chiefs probably just gonna get a random dub. So yeah, I guess Chiefs probably gonna win. Now this game did happen, not last night, a couple of nights ago from when I was recording this, but I definitely predicted Jaguars to win, and I got the dub. It was pretty entertaining after a while, but I mean, yeah, go Jags, I guess, yay. Now, the Ravens and the Lions. Ravens, good job winning in London. That was a good game. I actually didn't expect them to win just because of the Titans. They've been all weird. But yeah, Ravens got the dub. Good for them. Pretty weird game. And then the Lions. Lions are looking incredible. And yeah, they've just been looking super fun. It is in Baltimore, and I don't know, man. This is tough. I mean, this is a really, really good game. I think it could go either way, but I think Lions are going to take the dub, but I would not be surprised if the Ravens win whatsoever. Both teams should be good, and the Lions are good, and then the Ravens have been looking pretty decent as well, but they are the Ravens, so they're going to find some way to lose some games. And, I don't know, Lions just been looking too dominant to say no to them. Now, the Raiders and the Bears. Oh, dear God. Who made this schedule? Jesus, this is going to be a terrible game. But, I mean, the Raiders, they're awful, but they've found ways to win games because they haven't been playing good teams. And then the Bears, I think they've been doing better each week. Last week, a bit of a flop against the Vikings. But I mean, Justin Fields, he looked good a couple weeks ago, and he's been looking better. And I think Bears, it's at Chicago, and I think they should get the dub here. But Raiders, they're so weird. They're so terrible that, I mean, who really knows? Now, the Steelers and the Rams. Yeah, I have really no clue at all what's going to go on here. I guess, man, this is tough. I just don't know. It's a complete gamble. I'm gonna go with the Steelers. Just because, that Rams offense has been looking very good. Somehow, with Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp's been looking pretty good. Matthew Stafford's having a really nice year. But going up this Steelers defense, they have a pretty dang good defense. And I don't think the Rams Aaron Donald, is going to be able to, I don't know, it's just one guy on their defense, I guess. They did have a player of the week on defense, I'm pretty sure. So it should be interesting, but based on just, like, I don't even know. But I guess Steelers' Mike Tomlin is going to find some bullcrap way to get to 500, and this is going to be one of these bad games, because the Steelers are bad. They really are. Now, the Packers and the Broncos. Super Bowl rematch. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about either team at this point. It's in Denver, and, yeah, this is just a weird time in the NFL year. You don't really know what's going on. You have a somewhat of an idea, but pretty odd time to be an NFL fan. Yeah, I just have no clue. I'm going to go with the Packers because Broncos have been, they're just bad. The Broncos are so bad. And the Packers, as long as they come to play at least in the second half, I guess it should be fine. Because they clearly never show up in the first half, so... Yeah, I guess Packers, should win. I don't know if they should win, but I'll take them getting the dub. Now, this should be a very, very good game. The high-flying Dolphins, historic offense. I mean, this is going to be one of the best teams of all time if they keep going like this, at least on offense, as long as they don't have to fight the Bills every single week. But the only reason that the Bills stopped them and dominated them was the defense. And the Bills' defense, personally, I think is worse than the Eagles' defense. And if the Eagles can pressure Tua, make him to make a couple mistakes, stop the running game, that's going to be a big one, but I think that shouldn't be too big of a problem with the big guys we got up front. And then the secondary, as long as we can just cover, maybe put like 3 guys on Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill at all times, and maybe like a couple of guys in the back, like fast guys in the back, just to make sure that Hill and Jalen Waddle doesn't get too far down field. I think Eagles could really win this game. It's in Philadelphia. The Eagles, trust me, we are pissed after losing last week, and I think this is going to be either a turning point in the Eagles season or another learning moment. But I think it's going to be a turning point, and I see the Eagles defense stopping Tua this game, but I would not be surprised if Dolphins just go insane, like they have been. But I think Eagles, after last week, going to want some revenge, and going to be doing that this week. Now, the Falcons and the Buccaneers, 2 of those really not good NFC South teams that are probably going to make the playoffs. Only one of them is going to make the playoffs. And they're probably going to have a losing record as well, so it is really just for playoff contention. And yeah, I mean, maybe the Buccaneers could do the creamsicle ones. I mean, they played terrible in it, so maybe not do that. But yeah, I don't really know. I'll just do Buccaneers because they're at home and it's NFC South, so who really knows? Now, the Commanders and the Giants. Last year, Giants were very surprising, but they basically just switched with what they should have been last year with this year, as they have been hot garbage. I mean, they are just terrible. And the Commanders, they're the Commanders, so yeah, that's a thing. And it's really a toss-up. It's NFC East. I guess it's in New York, New Jersey, my bad. I'll just pick the Giants, because the Giants, I don't think they're going to go, like, insanely bad, because, I mean, look at what they did last year, and I don't think they necessarily got worse than last year, so I think they're going to have to pick up a couple dubs, and Commanders, I think, are going to be a good team, but the Commanders definitely surprised me last week, beating the Falcons, so I really hope that they don't do that again this week. But yeah, I guess I'll just pick the Giants, because yeah. Now we got the Cardinals and the Seahawks. We just got news that Kyler Murray is somehow going to be trying to get back early. He was in a training, I think this week. Yeah, definitely this week. So that'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. And these are 2 teams that, I don't know, just kind of NFC West teams that I don't think are going to do that good this year. I think Seahawks are the better team, and I expect them to win, so go Sea Dog. Oh boy, Vikings, you better get ready for the whooping that you are about to endure. Ooh, baby, this is going to be a bad one to watch. I don't think it's going to be worth anyone's time to watch this on Monday night. I mean, just get your sleep in for the next work day. I mean, oh boy, this is going to be a bad one. Niners are going to be pissed, and I think Vikings are the perfect team to take that anger out on. So yeah, just get ready, Minnesota. You're gonna need it. Now we have a bunch of teams on bye this week, starting with the Bengals. Yeah, they definitely need this, and they needed this probably since the start of the season, and I think they just need to get back on track. They did beat the Seahawks last week, so good for them, but it wasn't exactly the most pretty game. And yeah, I guess probably pretty good to have it bye now. If they had a later bye, yeah, not as good. So I think Bengals are going to be enjoying this. Texans, they've been looking good. I think they would probably have preferred to have it later in the season, but I think they'll enjoy it for this week. And then the Titans, they've been just weird. I don't really know what to say about them. The Jets, I think they are probably not exactly the happiest about beating the Eagles, of all teams, and then immediately going to a bye. You probably want that momentum to stick around, for a couple weeks before having a bye, so they probably won't enjoy that. And then the Panthers, I just Carolina, just stop thinking about football for a solid week, and your mental health will just be a bit better for that week. But yeah, it's gonna keep going, Carolina, for the next like 10 weeks. So yeah, just get ready. Now the Cowboys, I don't really know what's going on in Dallas. Dak has been terrible. He's probably going to need a rest, and guess they're happy to have it. I don't know if they would prefer it, but they haven't exactly been the most consistent. So, yeah, I guess just take it and run with it. But that is going to do it all for today and my predictions. I've been procrastinating about this so much, but finally got around to recording it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'll see you next time. See ya.